Hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into the greatest trading community on the planet. We are the Trader Nerds. I am Dr. Bobby Gaines, aka Sweet Bobby, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. And I did pay the power bill. It's that I've got a contractor here working on stuff, and he had to cut it off, and that took my internet down for a while. So I'm back up, and we could go out at any moment. Look at the market, a 0.87 up. When did that happen? What happened? What's going on? Volume is pretty good, 5,100 contracts every 2 minutes. AD is a nice little 263. Look at this. We should be getting paid today because we got a VIX in the 15. That means volatility is down. That means all of our short vol positions are doing great. We should be printing money. Now, yesterday, I need to tell you this because I don't want anyone to think that I'm cooking the books here. Remember, I was only up 0.5% yesterday. So I went in at the end of the day and I put my net lick on all of my accounts at the day's end. And so I'm up 1.01% in our bellwether account. So, I'm going from that. It'll all play out, but it was 0.55 during our thing tomorrow, but yesterday, but at the end of the day, premiums started coming in. I don't know if y'all experienced it, but I experienced it in all three of my public accounts that we trade here. 4 accounts, all of them were up at the end of the day. So I guess premium kind of came in, theta decayed, so to speak. So we'll see what it is today. So let's go to our first little account. And this is here, 38,198, 38,202. Let's go with that. 38,202. Now that doesn't seem right. I don't know. I guess it's printing money. 38,202. Okay. 38,202. Is that right? How are we up like $700? That can't be right. Is that right? 38,202. Hold on a second. Now let's fire up the band, Rico. Praise the Lord Jesus. I mean, am I the only one that notices that? I mean, how are we up $625 in a day? I'm just saying right. Let me go. Let me look. Let's just. I don't know. Let's see if it's the other accounts too. Well, God, all my stuff is closed. So let's get it open here. Let's see what we got here. So we go and shut up. Dogs in the background, kids in the background. Let's see how we're doing here. Well, it does say 30,000, 38,155. I mean, I guess it's right. Let me hide my account number. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take this big old money. Well, up $348 today, y'all. That's crazy. Look at this delta. I am a delta of 1 in 56. Man, shut your dog up. 1 in 56. Oh, let me ask y'all a question. If I was disrespectful to our ladies yesterday in our community, I really apologize. I didn't think that I was. And Candy sent me a message. She said, Bobby, do you really think that about us? And I'm like, think about what? She said, something about a snake or something. Did I refer to the ladies in our community as a snake? No, maybe I said that they have snake-like focus, where they're like, but I never meant that y'all are like snakes. No, I love y'all. Lord have mercy. I would never do anything to hurt anybody in our community. So if I said something that was out of line yesterday, Bobby, I didn't mean to. I have the utmost respect for all of you, and especially the ladies in our community. I would never say anything to hurt anybody's feelings. And if I did, I really apologize because, sometimes I just mouth off a little bit. So what we say, we were 1 in 56. 1 in 56. Love the ladies of our community. I just wish we had more of y'all. I mean, that's the thing. But we love what we got. It's quantity, not quality. No, it's quality, not quantity. That's what we're looking at. So let's see what our buying pair is today. Buying pair is 7438. 7438. I love this, y'all. Look at this. 7438. Wow. Wow. I mean, I don't guess I should put on a trade, but I kind of want to. I'm only using 19% of my buying power. I'm at 0.15% and 1. I think I'm gonna do what Ed said and just close it, and don't worry about this one until we come back together on Friday, which is tomorrow, by the way. This week is flying. All right, so let's go get our the IRA, see how it's doing. And we're at 86,796. 86,796. 86. Look at this, y'all. 86,796. Fire up the band, Rico. Wow. I mean, y'all, I tell you, this vol collapse is really helping us, right? All right, so our deltas are negative 17 and just 18. So negative 20 and 88. Negative 20 and 88. Look at this, how our deltas change so quickly. And 88. Look at there, y'all. Oh, man, I just want to cry. This account is looking so good. So we're at 0.15. And so our buying power is at 24,985. 24,985. 24,985. Why did my buying power go up so much? Was that right? Let me go back to that. Bear, can you get control your dog? Yeah.
They still alive?
No, he's not. He passed a couple of years ago.
All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So we got 24,983. You know, I kind of want to put a trade in, but I would ask, I'm going to ask what James is doing. James, are you putting a trade in today? I mean, I feel like putting in a whole iron condor trade. I mean, the market's up. You think we should at least sell some calls?
I'm selling. I am buying premium today.
Oh, you're buying premium today.
I'm buying it back.
What are you buying?
Well,
You doing some put spreads or something? What are you doing?
I bought some of the put side back, and I've got some orders in on the call side that were a little more than 30 days. So I just figured today would be a nice day to buy back some positions since VIX was so low.
Wow. Okay, so call credit spread there. Interested to see what James is doing now. Put credit spreads there. So on a big up day, we could look at our put debit spreads and see how we're doing. Let's see. Negative 43, negative 43, negative 8, negative 7. Boy, we're down on all of our put credit spreads. How come those aren't printing money? Huh. Okay, let's put.
Well, the market's up.
But a put, oh, that's my put debit spreads. I thought I was looking at credit spreads. Here we go. Put credit spreads. Here we go. Up. What the crap? What the crap? All right, here we go. So we're at 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. I mean, nothing to manage. And there's nothing to manage on the credit cost credit spread. Look at this. We lost $347 today. But, you know, who cares? You know, nothing looks bad. Our deltas don't look bad. So it's not like we got to change anything. I mean, I'm loving what we're doing, y'all. I'm loving what we're doing. So I don't think there's anything necessarily to do here. I mean, what were my deltas again? I'm negative deltas now. So negative 20, 88, that went up. I don't know, man. I just think, why do anything? We made $500 today and my theta went up. This is beautiful. Okay, rack 'em, soldier, rack 'em. So let's go to the final account. Well, let's see if we're making $500 over here today. Let's go to the Crimson account. Crimson account. And over here, net lick and daily 36,347, 349, 36,349. Wow, 36,349. Fire up the band, Rico. Okay. Okay, now this is very interesting. Now we are up 7.16% on the year. Now you're going to see my net lick go down by $300 tomorrow. Does anybody know why? This is a good question for those of you who like to trade as a business. So the Crimson account is a corporate account. Okay, so it is a Delaware corporation. The little Crimson account is a Delaware corporation that I have. It's got an LLC manager and that's in Georgia, and it's a Delaware corp. So the Delaware franchise tax is due on or before June the 1st of each year. I remember it well. And so I've got to pay my Delaware taxes of $300. So what I will do is I will take $300 out of this account to, so I'll do that probably on tomorrow's date. We'll go negative 300 there, take 300 out. So, but that's kind of cool. 7.16%. Let's see how we're doing with the market now. Market's probably up 10% now. Let's see. Market's up 9.68 and we're up 7.16. Okay, great. So we ended up doing 1.01% last month. So May, so we were up 5.71% for the first 5 months, which is, that's respectable. So I like our direction here. So let's see how we're doing today. Come here, little feller. Come here, little fella. Let's see. Let's take our groups off. See how our deltas are doing. Negative 16 and 9. What's that? Negative 7? Negative 7 and 48. Wow. I'm not used to my theta going up on days where we're making lots of money. That's weird. Okay, I'll get used to it. I can get used to this. 15 and our buying power usage, did it go up too? 11.7 minus 1, so 11.6. That went up. I'm not used to that. Now, James, maybe this is something you're used to. I'm used to when we're making a lot of money, I'm used to my theta going down, not up. This is really, really, really bizarre. I kind of like it. You print $300, but yet your theta increases. Anyone got any, I'm not used to seeing that. James, I don't know if you're used to seeing that or not. I just think that's kind of cool. Let's see how our groups are doing.
Yeah, I'm observing along with you. My theta is up a little bit as well.
That's interesting. I guess those call credit spreads are kind of, we're losing a little bit on those. Maybe that swelled up because of the market move there, but I'd love it that our net lick is up. This is really, really cool. Let me see. We're managing stuff at what, 40% is what our plan says, and we're not anywhere close. Let's look at our analyze tab and see what our risk is looking like. So all 4 series hide simulation. Here we go. So if we go down 5%, we're down 1,300. If we go up 5%, we're down 3,000. If we go down 12%, we're down 8,300. And if we go 10% up, we are down 13,000. So I can definitely put some risk on the put side to kind of get this thing up. But, you're not going to do it, I don't think, on a day when I don't think we're going to do it on a day when, we're up almost 1%. Let's see what we're doing. I just think we're looking great. Looking really good here. Looking really good. Now, let me say this. This is the day, little peeps, when if you have extra theta that you can certainly put in a put debit spread, right? We're down $93 on our day, but we're making up from that from the $575 we're making from our put credit spreads. So because your theta is above 0.1, you could spend some and get you a little bit of a put debit spread. Be a great day to put one on. I just don't think I'm going to, though. I think I like where my account is. I'm delta neutral, a little bit negative. I've got plenty of gas in the tank, and I'm a little stretched on buying power. If I put on a put debit spread, it probably, and the reason, look, we got to remember this. The reason we have these guidelines is so that we don't take additional risk. This is enough saying, okay, stop, Bobby. But if this goes up from 30 to 60, I need to remember that's not a sign for me to get out of anything. That's just a sign that, hey, it's going up, may go up to 80 or 90%. Don't panic. Just don't put on additional risk. So I think that's what happened in the month of March when I was like, oh, I got to take it down because I got to get it back to 30%. No, that's not the purpose of our buying power guidelines. Our buying power guidelines are telling us not to put on additional risk, right? Not put on additional risk. And based on the Analyze tab, I could put on additional theta positions, short premium positions on the put side and have no buying power requirement. So I could still put on positions without putting on buying power. If I put something on the call side, very likely it's going to cost me and ding me in buying power. But this is where I messed up in March. I was like, oh, got to get back down to 30. No, this is telling you don't put on risk. If this goes to 60, I'm okay. If this goes to 70, I'm okay. Just don't put on additional risk. You had some PDS that expired overnight, increasing theta. Aha! Exactly. Let me make sure I pronounce your name right. Is it Chain? Chain, welcome. So glad to have you here. And Carlos said we had a big drop in vol. Yeah, let's look at our trades. Make sure we don't need to manage anything. Aha! Chain, you're exactly right. Look, we have one debit spread come off. So we're going to close the price of 0. And this thing would have come off yesterday, 531.23. So we lost 100% on that. Let's go back to this and let's go to just the blanks. Just the blanks, which means our open positions. There. Anything needs. Oh, I wanted to tell you something too. On the next version of the spreadsheet, and I know I keep saying I'm never going to do anything else to the spreadsheet. It will, if let's say that you don't want to put these credit spreads in at 90 days, let's say you want to do 60 days, the auto close date will tell you to close it once it reaches, like if you put it on for 100 days, it'll tell you to close it at 50. If you put it on at 60 days, it'll tell you to close it at 30 days. If you put it at 45 days, it's going to tell you to close it at 23 days. So I changed that up. So that way, if you're like, you want to do your credit spread and like you want to do it a 14-day credit spread, it would tell you to close it at 7 days. So I've gotten the auto close date set to half of the initial days to expiration. Y'all, this is good. This is really good, y'all. I think we're in a really good place. Now, for those of you that have not jumped into the credit spreads, I would imagine you're having an equal amount of success. Evan, can you talk about how things are going with your account? I hadn't talked to you in a while, but I bet things are going really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, normal, it's a fairly normal day.
Yeah, fairly normal day. Things are just kicking. Did y'all see Liz and Jenny today? Liz was on with Tony from Mexico, and he had a box spread that he was doing at the beginning, which was kind of cool. And I didn't get to watch all of the second half, but it's probably something that you guys would like to and be interested in watching. So I know a lot of you don't get to watch all the tasty shows, but I would say go to their archives today and check out Liz and Jenny show. Tony from Mexico always brings in good stuff, and he's a trader of the 111 and 112. And so he may have done some stuff with that. But yeah, I think we're in a really good place, y'all, with all the accounts. It's I hate to even let y'all go. I think we're all just like, yay, you know, we're kind of printing money, kind of doing good things. Hey, James, since you're the one that got us into the credit spreads, what can you kind of tell us what your P&L is doing now? I bet you're at 17 or 18% now.
Yeah, I just broke 18%.
Yeah, just another day. Oh, James.
Again, we're sideways for many, many days.
Well, you're exactly right. It's the perfect time for this type of strategy. Curious, do you have on an equal number of call spreads as you do put spreads?
No, I'm heavier on the put side.
Yeah, I think you're like me. And the new spreadsheet, y'all, has this. Let me show you this. See, I've got 12 put credit spreads and 7 call credit spreads. So I always really am what I'm trying to do is to keep my delta neutral, somewhat neutral, and have more on the put side. When you initially put this trade on, it has a little bit of negative delta. So we're just kind of saying, you know, and now this still applies. I don't want to be plus or minus more than 55 deltas. So if I'm negative 56, let me just show you how this would go. Negative 56, it'll turn red, right? And it says, well, you need a little positive delta. So I'm still going by delta. I'm still going by my theta numbers, and I'm still going by my buying power numbers. Nothing has changed. That's what I really want everybody to know. Nothing has changed. So if you're doing butterflies, whatever you're doing to get theta into your engine, is perfectly fine. Where's Ed at? Ed, are you in here? What's wrong with Ed? It's so quiet now. Ed, I feel like since you're back in David's son's theta thing that we don't hear from Ed as much. I think Ed, it's like Ed's like, Bobby, I met him. I mean, he wasn't all that. And now, I'm just now Ed's buddying up with old David over there. That's fine. That's
Hey,
good. Hey, Ed.
since
I'm a little
since you're
jealous now.
goading me on-
I'm a little jealous, Ed.
well,
I
don't
call
be.
Ed all the
Don't
time
be.
now, and I'm like, I think Ed's just, he's dumped on old Bobby, and now him and David. We'll see him and David on Rising Star episode Tasty Trade before you know it.
Nah, I got what I needed out of there. I'm in there a little bit, but I'm mostly in the Trader Nerd area. I'm out doing real estate maintenance today, so I was in silent mode, but I'll pop off of silent mode. And so,
Hey, I bet David's son didn't wish you a happy anniversary, huh? What about that, Ed?
No, don't worry about don't worry about my new friend, old friend. It's all good.
Okay, Ed. I just, I feel like, Ed's going to be teaching T-bill classes over at David's son's room. That's fine. Ain't no big deal.
They don't want my T-bill info. They've already said anyone who wants T-bills, they got them. They don't want my T-bill knowledge. So
Wait a minute. Are you serious? They don't like the T-bill stuff? Why?
apparently, a lot of them are doing it already, but I don't know. They claim to be. They're not as sharing as we are here, Bobby. They're not
Okay.
a sharing group.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'll just
Now, what y'all don't know is I've been talking with David, y'all. Probably David and I have communicated off and on for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. I mean, we've known each other for a long, long time. So we were all doing Black Swan hedge stuff back during the day, at the same time. So that's kind of cool. All right. Well, Ed, how's your account doing? You printing money still? And you still doing good? Yeah, it's on phone with David's son, I guess. So yeah, I'm hoping everybody's doing well. That's what I'm saying. The market has been very accommodating. We know that. I want to get tested.
Yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm
Okay.
having a good day today. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get tested on one
Yeah.
side.
I'm hitting my target in my big account for the year, and that makes me happy. And today's a great day. I'm already getting a nice jump on June, so that never hurts.
But did you go back and notice anything about yesterday? It was weird.
I didn't, Bobby, but I have to tell you, the market did rally after your show yesterday.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing the market move as well as the maybe some vol contraction yesterday probably did all that.
Mhm.
And I had a SPY put in a 111 yesterday and did a T-bill, blah, blah, blah. I had a lot of activity. So I don't know. I didn't really carefully look, and I really didn't look after, but it was a good day. I was up
Good.
on a down day, just, marginally up, but that works. And today's a good day. So, yep.
Let's see how we're doing. Look, I like this too. Now look, now that I'm selling the bigger premium in the ES, look, my day is complete. I'm on track for 18% for the year, which would be phenomenal. I mean, that's not, James could take the rest of the year off right now. He's already at 18%. So we're on track for 18% for the year. Let's look at our little stats over here. So our premium capture on closed trades is atrocious. We're only getting 18%. We'll increase that. We're projecting 6,600 in profits. Our weekly profits about $128 in this account. So we've sold 11,294. We have total profits of $2,112. Staying in a trade for 41 days. Our win rate is 50%. That's because of the put debit spreads. We have a positive expectancy. We're closing our naked trades at 55%. That's should be higher. That was my fault back during March. I'm making a lot of excuses, I guess. But our put debit spreads are doing what they're supposed to do. They lose just about 100% of their value most of the time. So, they're doing what they're doing. So I think this is the best of times for our strategy. Now, I want the market to punch us in the face. I really want it to. I don't like these glory days. We want to make sure that our trading plan that we know what to do in the event that we get punched in the face. Because it's one thing to say, oh, I know what to do. I've got it in my trading plan. I've got it written down. But it's another thing altogether to say, hey, man, what are we going to do when we get punched in the face? So we do have some adjustments in risk management. If any of the Greeks and trade metrics are violated, permission, but not a requirement, is granted to adjust the portfolio. So you saw that my portfolio, that my buying power in one account was violated, but I have permission, but not a requirement to close profitable positions, roll losing positions to extend trade duration. I can sell 10 delta calls nearest the 60 days to expiration if I wanted to for negative deltas. I can sell futures contracts, which I hope I don't ever have to do that again. I can buy cheap puts. I can close losing positions. I can close the short put and the put debit spread. So we kind of have everything that we need to keep our risk in check. Now we just need to be tested. And I have a feeling that the test is going to come on the call side. And I explained yesterday why I'm doing call side, because now that I'm doing defined risk trades, I would have to have more trades on to get the requisite data. So I don't do that. So I'm kind of putting a little bit on the call side. I'm kind of doing what Evan does, right? Evan's doing most of his trades on the put side and sprinkle in a little bit on the call side. So I don't have to have as much risk on the downside and put little things on the call side. Those are called degenerate market days. I like that, degenerate market days. So, you know, it's a good time for our strategy. All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful, 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 wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow.